We had extra long music this morning. We had extra long music this morning because I was trying to send off an email. As many of you guys know, last week we did an email series, and to go with that email series and to go with our friends of Free Daily Coaching, we did another email webinar yesterday in which we talked specifically more in depth about the Second Chance email, what that series was all about. And then we actually uploaded the templates for the membership site. So this morning I was getting something ready and I wanted you all to be able to share in it. And it's something pretty exciting. Is imagine if you actually used email and you actually used a service provider to the actual place where you could actually get the service provider to work with you. And I want to show you guys something that we're working on. They're getting it finished this morning. They're sending something over. So let me show you, do a screen share and just show you, because this is really fun. So we've been working back and forth on this, and this would be actually a page that Aweber would host for me, and it would be right through Aweber. So I wouldn't no longer have to use a pretty link or anything like that. I'd have my own hosted page right here with Aweber, and they created it for me and everything. And so people could just come, and now when I wanted to refer Aweber, I could do that, and I could have my own custom branded page. So why is email so important? Well, it's just an essential part of your business to be able to communicate with your clients back and forth. Also, adding in the automation portion of the email is absolutely significant in your business on a regular basis. So what we did kind of in secret with when Chris Schaus was here for her ranch experience, we did a couple of different things with her in automating her business and getting her set up on the back end and helping her with some technical things. Well, one of the things we did was something that we haven't done for anyone. I haven't even set it up for myself. And so we're going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to set Chris up with that. And then what I decided is we'll actually record that part of that process or the instructions for that process, so that now that you guys are using and have the opportunity to use some email series, you can see how easy it could actually be to be able to move the people around and really get them to communicate. And what Aweber has done in some of their automation has really refined the process. And so we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to do it with their tools and what they've added in and some of their new features, and then make it simple for you. Make it easy, make it simple, so that you could use these templates, upload them, have everything right there at your disposal, and then boom, be able to have that automation part set up and done for you, right? So that you could start to really communicate more effectively with your audience and talk to the people that are subscribed to your newsletter about what they want to talk about, and then, you know, talk to other groups about what they want to talk about. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're doing this morning. This morning, I wanted to talk about, like we normally do, mindset, right? And have a mindset, a Monday morning mindset. And over the past few days, while Chris was here, it gave me the opportunity to, in addition to showing her some of the things that that I was doing and implementing, and being able to get those implemented into her business, into what she was doing, I was also able to refine and add some of the things, to some of the things that I was doing, right? So one of those things that I did was I decided to add in some quotes into my a new campaign into my Twitter campaigns. And as many of you know, that's part of what we've been doing and automating, is adding in our Twitter. And so one of the quotes that I had entered in to tweet, it had popped up this morning, and I thought, man, what a great way to start out the week. And this was the quote, and I'm gonna have to go back in and look at the main post because it cut it off with the amount of characters to put like who it was. So I'll have to go back and look this up, but the quote is, "Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success." And that's absolutely true. And I think it's a fun dynamic to watch people as well online. And what we see is people are attracted to the, you notice that people are attracted to the winning part, right? Like when a team is on fire and you see people posting about all of the energy and, oh my gosh, this guy went to the next pin level, and this lady went triple sparkle, and this one, then everyone's excited, right? And everyone's excited about the winning. But most people don't jump on board. Most people don't take a risk. Most people don't take action because they're too afraid that they're going to fail, right? But what happens is this: a lot of people go out and try, and a lot of people go out and they don't succeed the first time. They try something, they go out, they fail. That's part of the process, right? Like, think about how many times Reggie Jackson or Babe Ruth or, you know, Mark McGwire or Barry Bonds or any big baseball guy. I'm thinking of like some, you know, the older guys that were just, you know, amazing home run guys. How many of those guys, how many times did they strike out? Right? To score X amount of points in basketball, how many shots did they miss? Same with hockey, right? How many passes did a quarterback throw in his career, and then how many of them were actually touchdown passes, right? So not every single one is a win. Not every single one is a point. Not every single thing that we do is like instant success. And that's the whole quote, is winners aren't afraid to lose. That's part of the deal, that you have to recognize that everything you do isn't going to be like the Midas touch. everything you do, you're not going to get right away. Everything's not just going to be easy. It's not just, everything isn't just like wham, bam, thank you, right? Like, here, hand it to you. That's not how it works. That's not how the world works. That's not how the universe works. That's just not how anything works. But somehow when we come into home-based business, when we decide that we're going to do our own thing, when we decide that, all of a sudden we think it's going to work like that. But that's not how it works. There's trial and error. It's like riding a bike. When we first learned how to ride a bike, we didn't just jump on it and start pedaling and off we went into the sunset. It took us some time. We failed a few times. We fell over. We might have scratched up our knees or our elbows. We may have like slipped our foot on the pedal a few times, right? And scuffed up your shin. Remember when those pedals were like those like gnarly like metal like claw things that were on the actual like bicycle pedals, and they flip around, they hit you? Those things hurt. So this idea of going out and being perfect or doing this on the first time it's a false idea. And this is what's even funnier, is when we see people, this is what happens as individuals. We see other individuals and we see them out there trying, and if they don't succeed, we're like, oh, well, that person didn't succeed. I'm going to go over to this person because they said they made $10,000 last month. Or this guy over here is driving a fancy car. Or this lady over here says this, this, and this. Right? So we're just going to, so we only follow the upswing. We don't watch that it's actually like this. That all people that are out there that are taking action, right? That are building their business, they have the ups and the downs. There's always challenges and obstacles for everyone. And that failing is like failing forward. It's like stumbling forward. It's like taking a step and tripping, but falling forward, and you fall forward so that you keep making progress. That's really the ultimate goal. So that's it. A quick Mindset Monday. Gonna do some last ranch picks with Chris before she drives off into the sunset down the highway back down to California. I want to thank each and every one of you. We'll see you the next time here on Free Daily Coaching. And for those that are members that weren't able to be there yesterday, we started, and you'll see the PDF is uploaded, so you have the templates, and you want to go back and watch the video for the instructions on how to use those templates. And we started giving you the templates for your email series. And in this case, we started at the end and we're working our way backwards, giving you the second chance email templates. So go back into the members area for those that are members, grab that, and we'll see you all the next time here at Free Daily Coaching.